My beloved child. Listen closely, because what I'm about to say will grip your heart from the very first second and hold you tightly until the final word. Something huge is waiting for you. Right now, at this very moment, someone whose name starts with a letter you already feel in your chest is quietly, secretly scrolling through your old messages again. And the way their hands shake while reading every word would shock you. They don't just miss you. They're replaying conversations like sacred memories, terrified that they'll never feel that connection again. And what they found tonight, the screenshot they reopened, the voice note they replayed 5 times, has awakened an emotion they tried to bury. My beloved child, you think this is just nostalgia, but no. This is the beginning of a revelation that will flip your understanding of this person upside down. And before this part ends, you will feel exactly why destiny brought this message to you in this moment. Amen. Blessing Keycap 1. Here begins the truth no one dared to tell you. Because tonight isn't accidental. The pull they felt toward your old messages wasn't random. Something triggered them. A sound. A memory. A picture. A dream. And suddenly their chest tightened so hard that they opened your chat without even realizing it. They scrolled, slowly. Reading every message you ever sent them, every laugh, every apology, every, take care, every, are you okay? My beloved child, your absence has turned into their loudest presence. They have been fighting this feeling for weeks, telling themselves they moved on. Lying to their friends. Lying to themselves. But the truth? They can't. They can't escape the bond your name creates when it appears in their mind. And the moment they reached that one message, the one you don't even remember sending, they froze. They whispered your name. Their lips trembled. And for the first time in a long time, they admitted the truth they've been running from. Something huge is waiting for you, and you're about to see how deeply this person's heart is tied to yours. Amen. Blessing Keycap 2. Let me take you deeper into this miracle you never expected. Because what's happening behind their silence is far bigger than missing you. Tonight, as they scrolled through your messages, they realized something terrifying and beautiful. You were the only person who ever understood them without explanation. That message you sent months ago, the one where you unknowingly described their exact feelings, made them gasp. They realized you saw their soul when everyone else only saw their behavior. And that is what shook them. My beloved child, their heart is waking up. Their guilt is waking up. Their fear of losing you forever is waking up. And destiny is rearranging something you cannot even imagine yet. They are planning something, quietly, secretly, because they feel they're running out of time. They believe if they don't act now, they may never get another chance to fix this. Their heart is pulling them back to you with a force even they can't understand. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child. Before you take another breath, understand this. Something huge is waiting for you. While you were living your life normally, unaware, this person spent the entire night reading your conversations from the very beginning. Their heart didn't just miss you, it collapsed under the weight of every unsaid word. And now, they're planning a move so unexpected, so bold, and so emotionally charged that it will leave you speechless. But listen to me, before destiny rolls out its next chapter, I need you to do one thing. Share this message with someone who needs clarity today, comment to lock your blessing, and stay very still as I reveal the truth hidden behind their silence. Because tonight, something shifted. A decision was made. And the emotional storm heading toward you isn't a coincidence, it's a calling. Amen. Blessing Keycap 4. Let me reveal the secret their heart has been hiding. They didn't just scroll through your messages. They read them with trembling hands, stopping at every word you wrote with love. And each line felt like a punch of regret to their chest. That message you sent where you said, "I understand," broke them. That message where you told them, "I'm here," melted them. And that last message they never replied to? It's haunting them tonight like an echo they can't escape. My beloved child, this person is realizing they misunderstood your value. They thought time would make them forget you. Instead, time exposed how irreplaceable you are. Now they're imagining your life without them. They fear someone else might receive the attention, the affection, the care they once ignored. And this fear, this deep, burning fear, is pushing them to take a step they avoided for months. Something huge is waiting for you, and the moment they make this move, your life won't feel the same. Amen. Blessing Keycap 5. Now comes the twist destiny prepared just for this moment. My beloved child, they are asking themselves a question they never asked before. What if I lose them forever? This question is tearing them apart. They have typed and erased a message to you at least 7 times tonight. They have opened your profile, stared at your picture, wondered who you are talking to, wondered if someone else is making you smile. And the jealousy rising inside them is turning into action. They're about to do something bold, something they've never done for anyone else. They are preparing their words. Preparing their explanation. Preparing their confession. And when they reach out, it won't be casual. It will be emotional. It will be vulnerable. It will be real. My beloved child, you are not ready for the depth of what they are about to say. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child. Something huge is waiting for you, and this moment is not ordinary. Tonight, as the world slept, this person whispered your name into the silence. Their chest tightened, their breath shortened, and their soul dragged them back to the beginning, the very first message you ever sent them. They scrolled all the way up, reliving every moment, every spark, every emotion you sparked inside them. And then something unbelievable happened. They paused at one message you sent long ago, a message they didn't pay attention to back then, but now, it feels like prophecy. That message convinced them that losing you would be the biggest mistake of their life. My beloved child, their heart isn't just missing you, it's calling out for you like a prayer they can't control. And the starting letter of their name, the letter you're thinking of right now, that letter is pulsing in their mind as they replay your words. Destiny is whispering their name back to them. This is deeper than emotion, this is awakening. Amen. Blessing Keycap 7. Here comes the revelation they tried to bury. Because the truth is, they pretended to be strong. They pretended nothing affects them. They pretended they could move on. But tonight? Their mask broke. As they scrolled through your messages, memories hit them like waves, stronger than before, sharper than before, heavier than before. And the moment they scrolled to the message where you told them you trusted them, they froze. Their guilt kicked in. Their regrets screamed. Their hearts snapped open. My beloved child, this person is terrified that someone else might now have your attention. They're scared that someone whose name begins with a different letter might be winning your heart while they're still stuck on the messages you once sent them. They're afraid that your warmth has become someone else's comfort. This fear is eating them alive. Something huge is waiting for you. And this fear is what's pushing them to act fast, faster than they ever expected. Amen. Blessing. Keycap 8. Now listen to the secret destiny is about to reveal. The name that starts with that one letter, the letter that just flashed in your mind, is the exact person destiny is pulling back into your life. This isn't random. This isn't coincidence. This isn't nostalgia. This is alignment. They are missing you so intensely that even the smallest memory of you is hitting them like lightning. They keep scrolling up and down, reading your conversations like a movie they wish they could rewind in real life. My beloved child, they are planning something. They want to message you. They want to confess. They want to explain. But what they are truly afraid of is your reaction. They don't know whether you'll accept them, ignore them, or punish them with silence. But listen very carefully, because this is your confirmation, they are coming back. They have no choice. Their heart is pushing them toward you. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child. Something huge is waiting for you, and what I'm about to reveal will shake you to your core. Tonight wasn't just about them missing you, it was the night their entire emotional truth cracked open. They didn't just scroll through your old messages, they studied them. Every emoji. Every pause. Every full stop. Every word you chose so carefully. And when they reached the part where the conversation faded, where the distance began, they felt a sting so sharp it nearly made them break down. My beloved child, they are realizing that the distance didn't happen because you stopped caring, it happened because they didn't know how to hold on to someone as rare as you. The starting letter of their name keeps ringing in their mind like a warning, a reminder, a pull they can't escape. They know destiny is dragging them back to you, and fear is crawling up their throat because they're terrified you may have healed without them. Amen. Blessing. Now listen carefully, because this is the turning point. Their heart is in conflict. Their mind is in chaos. And their soul is restless. They typed a message to you tonight, 3 times. A long, emotional message that explained everything, why they pulled away, why they ignored the signs, why they hid their feelings. But every time they were about to hit send, they deleted it. Not because they don't want to talk, but because they don't feel worthy of your reply. My beloved child, the guilt inside them has become a storm. They regret every moment they made you feel unseen. They regret every second they made you doubt yourself. They regret letting their pride build a wall between both hearts. And now, as they reread your messages, they're realizing, you were the only one who ever cared without conditions. The only one who tried. The only one who stayed. Something huge is waiting for you, and this time, destiny is not giving them the option to ignore it. Amen. Blessing. Now comes the truth you weren't prepared to hear. My beloved child, they aren't just missing you, they're preparing to re-enter your life with a confession that will silence every doubt you ever had. They're finally ready to tell you what they never said out loud, that they feared losing control of their emotions when they were around you. That your presence affected them in ways they didn't understand. That your messages held more power over them than you realized. They are planning to reach out, not with casual words, but with vulnerability. With honesty. With the truth they hid for far too long. The name that starts with that letter, they want closure, but more than that, they want connection. They want clarity. They want you. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child. Something huge is waiting for you, and part 5 begins with a moment destiny has been building quietly behind the scenes. Tonight, after hours of scrolling through your messages, they reached the point where the conversation ended. That empty space, that silent gap, hit them like a punch in the chest. Their breath caught. Their eyes stung. And suddenly, the realization hit them with force: they were the one who created that silence. They were the one who pulled away. They were the one who left things unfinished. My beloved child, that guilt is burning inside them like fire. The letter their name begins with feels heavier than their own heartbeat. They whispered it under their breath while staring at your last message, and that whisper cracked something inside them. They know they can't stay silent anymore. They know destiny is cornering them. Something huge is waiting for you, and the countdown to their confession has already begun. Amen. Blessing. Here is the moment that finally broke them open. As they scrolled back down and reread your old messages again. Your jokes, your concern, your softness, one particular line shattered them completely. It wasn't dramatic. It wasn't emotional. It was simple. You said something like, "Take care." And that small, warm sentence destroyed their entire emotional defense. My beloved child, the way you cared without expecting anything back, it exposed how cold they had been with someone who only ever offered warmth. They realized you were the one person who spoke to them with genuine energy. They realized the way you texted came from the heart, not from obligation. They realized that no one else has ever made them feel the way you did with just simple words on a screen. This is why their heart is trembling. This is why their mind is in chaos. The starting letter of their name is echoing in their head like destiny tapping them on the shoulder. Something huge is waiting for you, and their soul knows it's now or never. Amen. Blessing. Now let me reveal the trigger that will push them to contact you. My beloved child, the universe is about to align something that they cannot ignore, a sign connected to your name. It might be your initial appearing somewhere. It might be a song that reminds them of your messages. It might be a dream where you appear unexpectedly. Whatever it is, it will hit them with such force that they will finally break their silence. They won't be able to control the urge anymore. Their fingers will hover over your chat. Their heart will race. Their fear will scream. But their longing will be louder. They will type a message, raw, emotional, honest, and this time, they will not delete it. They will send it. And the moment you see that name appear on your screen, everything will shift. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child. Something huge is waiting for you, and this moment is the one destiny has been saving for the perfect time. They finally gather the courage to type that message, the message they were scared to send, the message their heart has been screaming for weeks. Their fingers shake. Their breathing wavers. Their mind runs in circles, but their heart takes control. And then, they press send. The moment that name appears on your screen, the entire energy around them shifts. Their heart drops. Their stomach flips. They panic, wondering if they did the right thing. But they also feel relief. A deep, emotional release that they've been holding inside for far too long. My beloved child, they didn't message you casually. They messaged you because the emptiness without you became unbearable. Something huge is waiting for you, and the second you open their message, destiny will set a new chapter in motion. Amen. Blessing. Now listen to what happens inside them the moment you read their message. The instant they see the blue tick, or the seen, or the online. Their heart bursts into 1,000 emotions at once. Their chest tightens. Their pulse races. They feel vulnerable in a way they never felt before. This is the first time they've exposed their real feelings to you, even if the message looks simple. They imagine your expression. They imagine your reaction. They imagine whether you smiled, whether you softened, whether you felt something. And then their fear kicks in. The fear of losing you, the fear of being too late, the fear that someone else may have already taken the place they once abandoned. My beloved child, this fear is not weakness, it's love waking up inside them. The starting letter of their name feels like a weight on their soul, reminding them that destiny waited long enough. Something huge is waiting for you, and they know your next move could change everything. Amen. Blessing 1-7. Now comes the emotional explosion they cannot hide anymore. As minutes pass, their mind spirals. Every possible memory of you rushes back. The way you used to reply. The way you responded with warmth. The way you cared. The way you joked. And suddenly, they realize how deeply they needed you. Not just your message. Not just your attention. But you. They replay your old messages again, this time with more tenderness, more longing, more regret. My beloved child, they're hoping, praying, that you will reply, even if it's short. They're hoping your heart still remembers. They're hoping your silence isn't a punishment. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child. Something huge is waiting for you, and this part uncovers the emotion they've been trying to hide from themselves. The moment you didn't reply instantly, their hearts slipped into panic. Their thoughts grew louder. Their breath turned uneven. They kept checking their phone every few seconds, even when they knew there wouldn't be any notification. They opened your chat again and again, staring at their own message, wondering if they sent too much, too little, or too late. My beloved child, that silence from you isn't punishment, it's destiny forcing them to feel everything you once felt. The regret, the waiting, the uncertainty. And now they understand. For the first time, they truly understand. And it's hitting them so hard that their chest feels tight. Something huge is waiting for you, and they're realizing that missing you isn't a phase, it's a truth they can't outrun anymore. Amen. Blessing. Let me reveal the depth of emotion that finally breaks them open. They start replaying every old message like a movie they're terrified to lose. They reread the lines where you were gentle with them, the lines where you expressed care, the lines where you showed patience. And then they reach the messages where you slowly started pulling back. Where your warmth began fading, where you began protecting your own heart. Those messages cut deeper than anything. My beloved child, those moments of seeing your energy change have created a storm inside them. They blame themselves. They hate the way they took you for granted. They feel a sharp sting in their heart knowing someone like you loved them so purely, and they weren't ready. Now they want to reverse every mistake, every silence, every hesitation. The letter their name begins with feels like a confession burning inside them. Something huge is waiting for you, and your reply, whenever it comes, will determine the direction their entire next chapter takes. Amen. Blessing. Now here comes the emotional truth that will push them past their fears. My beloved child, after hours of battling their thoughts, something shifts inside them. A sudden realization, a painful yet powerful clarity, they never stopped loving you. They only stopped expressing it. And that is what destroyed them. They pace around their room. They lie down, sit up, walk again. They hold their phone like it's the last bridge they still have to you. They want to tell you everything, every emotion they buried, every fear they hid, every moment they pretended not to care. And the reason they're finally ready to speak? Because losing you is a pain they can no longer survive. They feel destiny tightening around them, pushing them toward you with force. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child. Something huge is waiting for you, and this is the moment their emotions become impossible to contain. After rereading every old message, after feeling their chest tighten with regret, after imagining a life where they can't reach you anymore, they start whispering the words they've been holding back for so long. Words they never had the courage to speak. Words that feel too heavy, too honest, too raw. They rehearse them under their breath, testing how they sound. Their voice cracks. Their heart trembles. Their eyes soften. My beloved child, these aren't just words, they are confessions soaked in longing. And the starting letter of their name feels like a veil lifting, exposing everything they tried to hide. Something huge is waiting for you, and destiny is pulling their honesty to the surface like a tide that cannot be stopped. Amen. Blessing 2:2. Now listen to the exact words they silently practice. They think about messaging you again. This time not with fear, but with truth. They try to rehearse what they want to say. First, they whisper an apology. Then they whisper your name. Then they whisper something that makes their entire body go still. I didn't realize what you meant to me until I lost your presence. Their voice breaks. Their throat feels full. And they continue, whispering into the quiet room. I miss the way you spoke to me. I miss the way you understood me. I miss the way you cared without making me feel weak. My beloved child, these are not empty lines. These are the truths they buried behind pride, fear, confusion, and insecurity. And as these words slip out of their mouth, their heart feels lighter, but also more terrified. They know these feelings are real. They know these emotions are deep. They know these confessions are the missing pieces of a story that never truly ended. Something huge is waiting for you, and every word they rehearse is destiny preparing them for the moment they finally reach out again. Amen. Blessings. Now let me reveal the moment that finally pushes them to take action. My beloved child, after whispering their truth, they sit in silence, waiting for their courage to arrive. And then it happens. A sign. A memory. A sudden thought of your smile. Something small, but powerful enough to break every wall they built. They pick up their phone again. Their hands tremble. Their heart pounds. They type your name, and instead of deleting it this time, they let the emotion flow. They draft a message full of softness and honesty. They don't send it yet, but this time, they don't erase it either. They read it again and again, feeling their heart open with each word. Something huge is waiting for you,